Linda is in Los Angeles. Hi, Linda. Welcome to the Dave Ramsey Show.
Hi. Thank you so much for taking my call.
Sure. How can I help?
Yeah, I am a music artist, and I also need to finish and release an upcoming album. I have roughly $8,000 left in student debt. It's all at varying rates, about an average of 5%. And then I also have stocks, about $10,000 worth of stocks I can sell immediately.
What's it take to finish the album?
Probably, gosh, it gets so complicated. It's like you have to do the album and then you have to make music videos. I would say roughly another $1,000.
$1,000?
Yeah.
Okay. And what are you a music? Is your full-time job music artist? Is that what you do for a living?
Not yet.
Okay, cool. What are you doing for a living and what do you make?
I work part-time in retail. And I'm also looking for like a full-time job to bring in more income.
How are you living? Part-time retail in LA?
Yeah, I know. I've actually almost gone through my savings.
Okay, so this is your first project then?
It's actually not my first project.
Okay. Did you make money on the other one?
I have to varying degrees.
Not much because you don't have any money.
Yes, that's right.
Okay. Where'd the stock come from?
I used my student loan. They gave me a grant, and this is when the market was down, so I used that money to buy some stocks when stocks were down, and now I still have them.
Okay. All right. And, okay. So the biggest issue I hear in my conversation with you is not the debt and not your music project. Both of those things can be handled because we can cash out the stock and pay off the debt, and you got $1,000 for your music project. How much is in your savings?
I've gone through my savings, so I guess my stock right now.
Okay, yeah. So then, the biggest issue I'm coming back to that's scaring me in my conversation is your income.
Right.
Because you're going to end up abandoning your music project and not being able to give it any time if you're homeless.
Right.
So, I mean, we really have to get you a career going. You have a car?
Right. I do have a car.
Okay, cool. How old are you?
I'm in my late 30s.
Okay, cool. All right. So what are you going to do to start making several $1,000s a month immediately? Because you needed that yesterday.
That is a very good question. I feel like I've been barking up so many different trees, pitching music, and...
Pitching the music stuff?
Yeah, that's really my passion.
Yeah, I got that that's your passion. I also get that you're starving to death and you're about to starve out of your passion. I'm your biggest hero, biggest fan. I want you to take your music career and make all you can make out of it, but until you monetize it, you are going to do what music people have done for generations, and that's work a side job.
Right.
Because you're starving to death.
Right.
I mean, next month you're out of money. Right?
You know what? Yeah. No, I understand. I just, yeah.
Okay. All right. It's up to you.
It's a crazy reality.
Yeah, I'm sorry to be mean. I hope I'm not being mean to you. I'm just scared for you. I want you to win here.
No.
Because if you don't address, there's two sides of this equation. There's the outgo side. In a situation like this, financial people like me, we call it the burn rate. Okay, your burn rate was what it cost you to live versus how much savings you had, and we never. Right. I wish you had done the math 4 months ago and realized your burn rate was going to have you broke today. So 4 months ago, you'd started earning an income. You still had a little bit of that savings laying around. That would put you in a much more comfortable place, because a desperate artist usually ends up being a broke artist. And I don't want you to be that. I want you to win. I'm in Nashville. I mean, you know how we get the next country music star's attention? A waiter, right? I mean, this is how people do this all the time. And a bunch of the big-time Nashville acts are friends of mine, and almost all of those people had a serious side hustle till they started actually monetizing their music career. And they didn't necessarily have a major career. They didn't go become a medical doctor or something like that, or an accountant and shut down all of their passion. But they had to have eating money with the side hustle, the hustle and grind. And you don't have enough of that coming right now. If you get that part solved, I would just cash out the stock to answer your original question, pay off your loans, and you've got the extra $2,000 to finish your project that you're working on. But then there's no money to eat with next month. So if you solve that part, then that's what I would do with this stock money. Until you solve that part, I would let that stock sit there, because it might be the difference in you and eating right now until we get this solved. Hey, thanks for the call.